de ama ema no betimi akọ ha kwakọji sika ene ye ma nko a be ma nkọje bosia ye fa be ma di nye bosia ho ema nkọ betimi agye bosia na de ahye mu dwadie mu na boa ma dwadi na tumi tumpon NDC sa manyoko ba ye omo fair budget mpacho sika he ne etwa de koye se emfa mie sa bange no onwo asma me ka kire ono se NDC ni kasa na ono kasa na bo otin kwa anya wu interest ono ni interest na o kam na ye o dekeke na osuma fidie yi wi a obo nse ni interest ntina na o kasa asem na kire o beti sa me no kasa yi bo sha ye she manum se ye maame no wo dwamu tutu omo ton ko bi kako momone unima rofua ene rofua ko bi ni ho omo ton eniama tosode enketenketen bo sha omo de ma omo no busumi dunie wo mo ntimi nka ho hwe nya ho hwe emfa ma wo mo nanso busum bia mo de 20,000 eko constituency according to Mustafa Gbande asimo kan ye no memoa oboa meboa okan ye da bonten eno nkonkoda another sign chest NDC wo munni wo asawu interest no mu interest ne say omo ka che Ghana youth nyina say esate John Dramani mama fi abamu 2017 na juma ba na wie ye January no mu no o ka che na dan kokofa say ya real minor mu na na kanompe na mabunu a awie nurse teacher training egufie omunya juma bi anye na dan kokofa di napco ni ade ba ye be ma experience mabunu bi nya bibi hye kakra na ye boa bebe nyuma na nyuma nya koso no NDC for catch mabunu organ ha say the eja of che kakra nyina MPP aba be boa ateso kakra na aka no kanu kwalim ka chom so okay me yemfom so ba kono mentimi amoa mo obi aba be boa mo number now baby o aba be dun dia aka no me ba kakra na ka meto aso eni tifo anka no sa ana mo ka che say Ghana fo emabu munya adwuma anyentia ba ye be introduce 24 economy police no me de ba ye no the current national chairman of the NDC Kamobia TACS mechanics be adwuma ye anopa wia no ma adwuma na dwu da suo mu ni ateten kane abo so patron kane abo NDC ba o mateso ana obi ka kire ye Ashanti region communicator ka kire say omba benye mwanyata budon nti wo mo beto wo afa mo jata no ho osisiri kwabrafo ye di ombeguo keji mu ni ato wa afo mesifo beto wo 24 economy first of all so kwa chi o member of parliament our government spokesperson catch here say nipa dodo ahe na ton wa chi anajo 11 12 1 am 2 am 3 am to 25 economy no ye be yan hyehyɛ Ghana for na ne adi wa chi anajo besi ne wo hu bi enya the youth of this country ko gina simpie so catch here say if the professors don't understand, we the youth we have the formula. And omo my formula no me mumisa sa youth ni say formula na wo hefa NDC tamsika kone constituency 20,000 ma men kire wade enei what 570 billion 10 months come there every 10 months we are no any samanya ko be consume 570 billion constituency every 10 months be 10 months be pacho 3 years no calculate 10 months do na kasa ska no bom be bia kwa koduro no eno ntin konkoda Dr. Pagre Buachi dankwa atrase oye lecturer e wo UPSC o mencha wa hanuma ye ne no ba be din komo de me di twato e de ama e be boa ma wate ye nkomo na se anyimre yi na yetme din komo no e de akọ akire ye pa member of parliament oye NDC MP se okwa yiye na ya na nipa bi adwen se kroma na tene ye nkwala okroma okwa yiye onam kwan so a okwa yiye no ansa na obefa fun afra one senior member of parliament abisa ne se pacho me ba me akwa yiye ontie nkonkoja me yiye oye ko no wiye ye na hu se MP eni hope ena imabruka chen se asrafo aba omoye operation o galamsey side ti according to no wanye call bi abio ena MP no ne kasa ya okoso ko gya na yie na wan kwan ko gya na yie ne ka kire nse o ko na ko gina mu na de ese oye no waye ye de entu galamsey okoya within that short time no MP ni timi mobilize the youth e won the constituency ni mu say yankonko to nhye sojafo no so na de be ya nya omo me say anopa me ka woti me saka bi me say esese asrafo mpanyimfo e okroma e bo sa asrafo ni nyina abaso sojafo no mu kwatuo abuba wom a youth no to sha omo so a wo man tutuo no esese e sawitu wo mo if say nansen ya bi si wo kromo mu nua ba ko galamsen sensem ya yi o sinabo abrante enti nanka asem ni bi hu ne de ya danse a nanka se omo so ye dey e pre wo mo nkwa nanso wono mo anye ena ban peso kire se ade bia wo mu benya wo mu ntrese afi mu bia no wo de opa kohyepo they don't care enyo masem babia ya ba bedru so man enie babia esese ye to ye bo ase na me no mie no ye fa kwantre ne nu nkwana ase hwe de wa ase enti a ema no huru kutukutu no eno ene the boiling point ma me mo adwo na me nsa nso mo akwa ba afekura ena ye ba aba be hye ye nkomo na ase atume de amamedin ede nsempera Emmanuel Mate anyume se de medical board kase no Dr. Pagri Buachi Dankwa ewo menchen wo hanoma ye ne no eba be di enkomo sa nso so ena barima piesie watwire book na one day me ne better say boiling point na the book no ba kon ya kamu nsem etime di akire me no ka say barima aba be kamensa e wo fi hanom na Dr. Pagri Buachi Dankwa ema ye prophecy ena taxi me ne metim ne say anya ho adwuma asem o ka kire nyina ne say ye makwan na boiling points no mbaba wa so no wa emra na omonso so emfa wo mu nimde ematudwa ena me no ka say ma hyehye adwuma no na adwuma na si Mame ama asantewa oben eya Senate constituency women organizer aba be kamensa wo fi hanom a ye ba na nso mesa introduce a young communicator ba kon e de ama wo boiling point dwumadi so nti mame guess akwaba na ye shati ni ko doc
Sempera
akwaba
medase Michel Senchia wetefo na wahwefo na meda wasese wa mam yakwanye and then we meeting chakese ma the incoming flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party Honorable Kennedy Japan and the president in waiting for the Republic of Ghana Papa Bibia will be in the number Michel
ojoso papa say bia boko de
anyamiado me ho ye I'm a bit under the weather but I'm okay
you okay
and he said London for he just me but I'm okay. I'm just a bit under the weather, but I'm okay.
Okay, dog with that sit. My mama bury my PC or chidako and so akwaba.
Omanfm.
Abeni akwaba.
Yeah, no.
Ijabo kodi.
Erade adumo na wo so.
Nyakopa bampa. Abrante bi onim Richmond say I am introduce wa me fa tight bin kan am say hey just take 40 ho I know chanko my be let so for books I know actually
ma publish 8 books.
8 books
Yes.
Oh okay.
Me wo The Dream of a New Ghana, Reality or Myth.
The Dream of a New
Ghana,
okay.
Reality or Myth.
Okay.
And I me wo Ghana's independence struggle, the unfinished task.
Okay.
And I'm more Africa in Prophecy. And I'm more Princes from Eden.
Okay.
And I'm more Nationalism, the Rule of the Christian.
Okay.
And I'm more Manifestation of the Sons of God.
Reality
or Myth. And I'm more the 11th hour move of God.
Okay.
And I'm more Dream of a New Ghana, Reality or Myth. My boy Africa in Prophecy. My boy 11th hour move of God. The Oil in You.
The Oil in You.
The Oil in You.
Okay.
And the book soon to be released is Echoes from the Doyan.
Echoes from the Doyan.
JB Dankwa. To Ghana and Africa. echoes from the Doyan.
Okay. Next week, we have a copies for Hawaii.
Marty.
And next week, we have a copies now. Yet, Mama, ba, ama.
Debe na.
London Boga.
Majoy.
Well, London Yache.
Bacha dabi.
Ncheye.
Ncheye. Egum kakrebi ena neba. Just them because I am to cry me.
Tell
Na neba.
Kakrebi. 10 months, 20,000 what day nama. I start here is an. Kafrawa. Never far. London Boko there.
Nyame adaro ma bibia boko.
So for constituency na buy.
Me buy afei na me ba be constituency. Say last week na me bedu ye na. Me ne Dr. Kasa ye. Se ne na wo ka no. Na ebra so se ma no so ye bede ye ho. Ebeje communications ni mama yewra.
Okay.
Me de me ye the constituency women's organizer prekope. Me san so ye ne ba.
Okay.
Inti me ba ya na me ne Dr. Kasa e no se ende ono kra no o hwehwe me wa ha. Intimity me ya pa nso me se ene meba ena me dia ba betina he nti enwume die me da se waje me fel so me chia wati efu nyina na bebia yewura wo bia masre nyame nhire di nachi na ne okoye bia nso nye yie
me da se pa mame ko Facebook ke kwa na fe yen hye nkomo na se obetimi akọ YouTube na any Facebook boiling points Omanfm ya logo no Facebook ya logo ni akokọ sade oba na do message na to kama na kenkana kama tinja mama me acknowledge Derek Ayete. I'm watching you live from Nkrakan. Good evening senior in Nkrakan Eastern Region na hon bia na say moye Ofosu Emmanuel say good evening Ofosu da say Frederick answer ne dey about Frederick answer so ya da sekisi edu say wa for more fire ya da say papa so and a quick one. I say my greetings to Honorable Kennedy, number one. Yeah, that's Frederick. Yeah, that's also, and also Chado Council. Yeah, also say Apia Kubi Manase say the most listening political show in Ghana. Omanfm is the best. Senior, yeah, that's Papa. Ama Edufa say hashtag number one. Senior, Oba, yeah, that's Papa. Ama also na friends of Kensington Media say good evening, Sempera. Yeah, Munya say monya kukudo na mohwe boiling point na mo say tie o mo dey answer the message no ebeko akoto Facebook and say YouTube na making can in answer no to me ediama. Once again you are welcome to the boiling point, the show that brings the heat to Ghana's political landscape. Na doc ma mention say also ye di kan hwe yewura ne framantema proba wo ko ebe akɔhwe eno na fe nkomo asanto dia tudwa say nsɔre ne aban no partner said ye beye na ye beye nhyehyeye a ye betime bie nnwuma na Ghana fo nya nnwuma ye no mo a na ye che asole ma no omu nya bi ya e betime aboa san komo mienu yi nkomo ye ne yewura proba wo ko framantem no na doc me shase wo so ada ma etio
me da say me say no kre nkomo a Kennedy dia tudwa no that's how it's been from the very beginning of development and democracy. Obekaya abrofo no bae no the colonial masters no omo de religion e bae and out of religion na omo de create all of our development. In fact, some further studies and I mean that's something that maybe you don't want to go into it, but some people equate yes no in terms of the Christian faith, you know, to a bit of slavery because of how abrofo buy and no but I want to expand the conversation beyond the church and narrow it down to the religious body. Okay, so Besha, the role of the religious body in a country's development from all the continents of the world, say North America, Latin America, Middle East, Asia, Africa, and the rest of the continents. Now you can clearly see the influence of religion in their development. Now, Sir Kennedy is right for him to say, because the church is an instrument and as an institution. It's not taxed. Okay, it's an untaxed platform for the Ghanaian people. Into Konoma, you don't tax it, but the church also contributes significantly to education. Into Ghana Hanum, schools be brain ya call you call the Saddle College.
Okay.
At the Saddle College, or some for be the Anglican Church of Ghana, and I said the Anglican Church of England, and I be about a Anglican for sorry. Omo call Wesley Girls. Omunim say it's for the Methodist Church. Omo call Presec. Omunim say it's for the Presbyterian Church. AME Zion, so Ewomu and all of that. You see that, and then obviously let me add St. Augustine's because it's also for the Catholic Church. In Tusha, the church's influence in education is key and very significant. Morals in terms of our upbringing, our closer to a supreme being, with how I say disciplined, say donipa, say charitable, we learned all of that from our school system. The church has been continually a part of our governance process. Nia Kennedy Yakano, and who here because the church, must also help with the creation of jobs. So share the modern churches and let me use an example like ICGC. Mm-hmm. ICGC has built a university. The first private built university in Ghana. I employ a lot of people. That has created jobs. What you say? I also am aware of churches are almost orphanages. That is also taking care of community needs. When you say agape, community orphanage, I think is on the Ebri Road, and then also Trinity Baptist Church, and so orphanage, Central Region, Honum. Okay. There are a lot of involvement of church in a lot of these developmental agendas, but say the churches can do more and they must do more. What you say? Since I'm involved in politics, I see the demand on politicians more than I see the demand on local pastors or even bishops. Because I'm not sorry, as a politician, that's not the same people who mugu also for Diano. In fact, they don't even know where the pastor lives. But Obiani may be a politician. The politician has become the first pastor. Yes. Because as we know that church is not just Sunday, but church is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday, because I'm a proponent of the fact that all of life is spiritual and just not on a particular day. Say it's your Shabbat, either a Friday worship as a Muslim, or a Saturday worship as a Sabbatarian, or a Sunday worship as like all the other people do. Mm-hmm. But every single day is a sacred day. Into the call of the church to be involved in the development of Ghana are very key. And I want to expand it a little bit. I've stated and raised the argument that the parliament that we have of today, which is the partisan parliament, is not representative enough of the Ghanaian people. Why do I say so? Of course, constitution no mahokwai so be out to make a parliament say or your software or your imam from any background. But I'm beginning to argue that we must make certain stakeholders be in parliament. The religious body must have a seat in parliament, and we're very key. Of course, we have elders, pastors, parliament, but they represent their political interests. LGBTQI plus bill hereby. Can you imagine, say, if we had the pastor's representative, and I'm not talking about a Christopher Moore, pastor's representative, and that's a religious body, and the religious body which includes traditional Christianity and Islam, because that's what we practice in Ghana. If we have their representatives in parliament, in Zimbabwe, we have not seen to the light of day. The threats of illegal mining in Ekoso, Ghana. You can see traditionalists for country and say their goals have been destroyed because some of them worship water bodies.
Yes.
What you say? It's being destroyed and degraded by illegal mining. So imagine that we have a sizable part of them also in the legislative arm of government. The role of the church is significant, because they can help with the level of unemployment. The data of unemployment is huge. Of course, it's been a creation of the intellectual community, because you try here at university, then we pass our students into the public environment. But the government cannot create sustainable jobs. It is the private sector that creates the sustainable jobs. It is important. Say the church also has a role, because I know there are some churches, they can start insurance companies, they can start rental companies, they can start industries and employ people. so we can be able to eradicate this high level of unemployment in this country. So I agree with the call that Kennedy has made, and then it was just on Sunday, and I'm making that call. Bishop Uswansa, sorry, now, in terms of campaign, you are aware, Nyamiya Domochna will be our 10th region. So far, we have done 89 constituencies out of the 276 constituencies. By the end of Sunday, we would have done 107 constituencies. You voter region 18 constituencies now, would have done 107 constituencies. We are number 1 on the ballot. And we are the one also that has done more constituencies than any of the aspirants to date, as I speak to you. Until we are the leading candidate with the campaign. We are the leading candidate with the delegates. Our messages are resonating well with the grassroots of the people. And I mean, of course, you are aware, it's jobs. Volta region, Kennedy Akase, he's taking the Ministry of Tourism to Volta region. In Tinkomodian is going to be exciting. It's going to be encouraging. On one case, on one case, in private businesses. But the land, the vegetation, the agriculture, Volta region one is going to unearth itself very well. We will wish them well. Nyamiya Domochna, they are beginning the Volta region tour, and it's going to be exciting. My friend Shaka Siema and Peter Amewu, regional coordinator for Volta and OT region.
Okay. Me das papa. Bema.
Yeah.
51 year trust.
All right. Mechia watie for na mechia adenta for so ne Obuase constituency. And it can communicate as in nyina say nyame hiro mo na adwuma pa mo ye. Ene yewura Kennedy Japan watu no ho esi ho say Awurade mfa no so ensesa Oman Ghana. Me de ene topic na yewura kofa ba ne de I say me de we topic na mame. Esenka ye de me nenam church to church na me support yewura Ken on this topic because I have written a book on that.
Oh, okay.
And the topic no reason I have a book that nationalism the rule of the Christian. Nti me advocacy me yedada.
Oh, okay.
Say church be partner in nation building. Now besides that it is a prophetic word. Me wa prophecy be concerning Ghana. It was released in 1970 and it talks about Ghana's government sebeba.
Okay.
Nti God's concern is said church and government and move it together. So what I say, nti assembly you rakan a fulfillment of prophecy. Nti me prophecy ni die by 1970. Nti church enye say adwuma God is not happy with them. Church support in governance and nation building onyankopon ni nye ho. Nti de you rakan na onyankopon ena yeden efa no so yeden akasa asem no. Dr. Palgrave eka how the church has contributed in building this nation, elaborating on education. Besides that, church na ye the backbone of Ghana's economy. Church na ye backbone of Ghana's economy. Now, missionaries in the Bible, they came with skill development. They came with job creation. And now they added schools to it so that, because if you are into job creation and skill development, then schools should be your best avenue so that you can produce these things. And offer to say mango, orange, cocoa, pineapple, missionaries and ebedua say nuaba no ha. Enti agriculture the backbone of Ghana's economy was established by the missionaries. Enti Tetekwashi ayenim so the kuku ba Ghana no. Tetekwashi was a Presbyterian and a Presbyterian missionary. Enti no ye nkrani but kuku no dua o latte. Latte no ni Presby church members in the dua. Unfortunately no aya yen academic books no they marginalize the role of religion. Inti ye can't Tetekwashi but they don't talk about what the church did. Inti nye Tetekwashi ne dua koko no eye presby asorofo in the dua inti e latte. Oko latte a ho na Presbyterian no ebe settle omo camp ewo. Ntu kan kwapimtwi na eye presby for na this ayi no buy. So what I say enti press before then na omu so mu okom many of these botanical gardens no more ma plants na ho ni name a some of them esisu pain say missionaries mum ne dua cocoa no mo de bi call amanone no e na di sika bre Ghana. So what I say enti omo no mo build the agriculture economy of Ghana. Adie ba kuso no mo san ye ne say no mo tire ni pa adwuma, blacksmith, mechanic, other jobs. Not that is what the church was doing. Unfortunately, no, we don't see that. Say nen ka me kwa asoro na me kusu adwuma, ana me kwa asoro na me kusu adepam. Me ma metokra no me nyi wo wanfie kuro be a friend wanfie obran afo.
Wanfie minim ho.
Na minim say SDA for wo mafu.
Okay.
Roman for wo mafu. Methodist for wo mafu. Farming was something common to all the churches. They said they who say yewra apostle Kojosafo ebo hu deru no. Na me misua no na asori bia me ye kona ye ni momo no mo wo mafu. Ene edin so be hu a charismatic church a ombeka say they have a farm. Eno na honorable Kennedy Japan a nyame asoma no church no adwen si baby omo sha ase free here to unse Ken is talking a lot about agriculture. For the church to look at that area. If we say church no ene betima boa Ghana amana etimegina ne naso. Say church na mama politicians will not be able. And Mahama over 2024 no, he went to seek the support of the church. Canada Japan wabeka the same thing. Eye nyame na ekasa enti na mesre ya papa mu asofo say Canada nkomhye no man no ono so no nkomhye na edito omumfa na sopam na betimi adan abo my Ghana. Imagine say ye de agriculture na buy no and a young generation of church leaders. Some I'm also a preacher. I'm an apostle. And imagine say we are into agric business. But what I say, say ye the pineapples, ye the orange. Now ye call the next phase. Anka ye processing the pineapples, ye processing the oranges, ye processing we. In other words, no, if the churches had factories, what was that? I didn't tell you. Yes. Tete no omudua no raw exporting. Enti nyankopon expertise and can norm than normal circumstances no or maybe I would develop no and can you move from that level to a great business.
Enti na ka church bia wo farmer odua one particular na bia 2-3 different raw materials anka say bia onya obetimi dia ye or factory ho na obekọ church members na anka sa no e adwuma factory
o me adwuma
on hwe ma no ngu
ohwe maningu enti nkan nen sorry na yekwa yekobo mpa ye for adwuma ye believe in God receive your miracle no nkan hu nye necessary because tete no asoro no bia nu na okọ asoro so go and receive miracle tete kwa she wan ko receive miracle ye kire na adwuma na yekọ asoro a na skill development na career development. That is how the church started. But that is how the church started. And until Dr. Palgrave talking about schools, you know, they were using schools near the evangelism because these are the probability of Anglican high. And Usha Upukuare, Asante in Upukuara, or Kwadisada, or Anglican. And Asante him for no the palace and royals, no, most of them are called Adisado because that a Anglican church. And a palace no somewhere no see Anglican church no prepare the first no be see Anglican church enti asante for this year no mota ko adisado o dey say so ko Pope John sa ubeye Romani enti that is how they were doing their evangelism enti ube school now beba asoro no na what sanso nya training so they were contributing enti your big sis no Kwame Nkrumah JB Dankom they were all raised by the church. So what I said, so the church was playing a very key role. And said that Dr. Palgrave kind they can do more. And the gap no abedaho. And man na sorry to be crowd with sika. They don't even get the agenda say yem first can go your business. And me and yuma. And nipa na betrata so what say they are believing in God for a miracle no. Sika wo ho, they need leadership say they should invest the money. So what I say, to create more opportunities.
Because minima in sorry be omo tamu sika call gold board can say men's gold e ko wi echi na skanashi.
You're wrong.
But me wan come dey set up factories ah.
Yes.
And church members in adwuma here.
Very good. Enti the American churches and say they should support Kennedy Japan. Okay. The reason why they should support Kennedy Japan is say Kennedy has the drive. Obey. Enti churches biya omo betina Kennedy train mu no Kennedy no mbeko. And he's willing to partner, he's willing to support them. Enti me katra so for no say omo mo mpa yema Kennedy. Na sem no makano ono oye Mr. Meka meye wakano obeye. So they should give him their maximum support. And I seriously believe say Yerakan will industrialize Ghana, will bring a massive industrial revolution to Ghana, be a game changer for our economy. And I have a book on this topic here, Yera Kennedy. Ubenya Biwo challenge Bishop. Okay. Nationalism, the role of the Christian. The church has a lot of role in terms of cultural development, in terms of education, in terms of even governance, leadership. To produce effective, good leaders, the church need to produce people like that. But see idea, the church need a paradigm shifter. On some konechi, no omunhunu say, yen church in the building the economy of Ghana. And they say, baby, a Ghana economy no kodruno. I see the step forward that we have a presidential candidate or Sunday that awakening, and they should give him that much more support. Not churches, intimate and joining in the nation building with respect to the economic growth.
Okay, voter region tour.
Voter region, no dear. Nefi say, Ayasendema votarians. So, we share the Watson Commission now. Watson Commission had an independent national development plan for Ghana. Now, the omoye yene say si akosombo dam ni wiya. Enso na flow na nansen ekose normal voter region no. Na plan ne say ye di senso no be irrigation. Na Afram plains no ye de ho no be for farming, agriculture. Enti ye raken so be ya nani je agriculture hono. Minim say ye raken is going to make good use of sa enso no. The voter overflow no. Na ye they are caught into irrigation in the voter region. Afe so to say the dog ekan ye no tourism ya dia ehu hia ye raken pa enti idea he is going to turn voter as a tourist center for Ghana, and is going to generate billions of dollars into the Ghanaian economy. So share you Raken Subiema. He naturally has an affection for the people of Vota. And the mano bear for votarians. Until he has that blood connection with Vota region. Until a regina Neniku hopa. Until ye bestre yenuano mo Vota and say, Omumi omakumemu emfenshia ora Kennedy Japan. Now Vota region has great potential. Leader be a government be no wetimi iron etima making maximum use of that. They should throw their weight behind Kennedy Japan, and Kennedy Japan is going to make that potential a reality in the history of this country. We've seen so many things, and it's like Voter has been seen as a neglect area. Ora Ken is going to make good use of the sea. He's going to make good use of the irrigation, the overflow water. Okay. A dam, no.
Yes.
Now he was complaining. He said, I'm not an engineer, but I know say mean keep it dam now man so no and overflow like that. A idea daho 1948 he said, a senka this so no irrigation for farming. Until Afram Place was a special policy at that.
Okay.
Yura can bar or they are going to make maximum use.
And after ne thought to voter region come say politicians vote for said the NDC 2024 elections NDC member of parliament say oh obetimi akọ voting and betu ediwachi by do about to also ya de manchimori magi na beji vote no okowi asa asem na to betwa ko voting and for betiase.
Yes,
omu hia
voting rents no emfa omu ren she Kennedy mu say he is the man of the moment. One ne betimi asesa omu shebre. God has blessed the voter with great potential. Na Kennedy and obi obetimi aden unlock his potential no. Enti ma omu koye nso ye no besre na ye wi a ye ja wesi ho. Ken is a man of action and they should put their trust in Kennedy Japan.
Mena say Berma ena wote ne nkasa no so ede ne nsema de be ma menko oba no so se oba wo mu a eye na yenko oba maso na yene no enkonkudi enkomo. Woman.
Yes, darling.
Akwaba.
Yeah, Meda say.
Pacheti o.
Me kra de and sorry no. Me nim what the issue is because and sorry bebre na I think say omumu nipa no bi e na efa ye boss asem na okan no in the wrong way. E bia wadwen ye on say ye papa pese omunya omusika nyina omude ko biye one big factory. Person sorry ni biti ase say ente sa o say yen collaborate with agencies. I sorry be to say the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Omo ya sorry be ya. Omo dwene omo manfo, omo sorry for mpa. I sorry en taxe no. Enti I sorry be wo hono ma wonim say en taxe no no. Ne kakra na obenya no no wachim. No de bia boa ne manfo a omo wa ho hihiem. Eno na yewura e ka say. Mo amoye sa no. Ana say Ibeji edisa sorry nyina yesa. Mo betimi ni agencies are collaborate. Ne mo manya effective organization. Ebetimi aye factory. Ebetimi aye farm. Ebetimi aye bibia training programs a mo betimi aye mo be build mo manfo no. Na constantly omotimi anya adwuma ye. Ana say obetimi a produce bibi no ship it out of the country because I sorry shape the lives of people. A lot of people are more upbringing. And ye maybe one year any idea in sorry I walk also. Ntin kofo wajide wa sorry mu. And kofo when it so was sorry mu. And see Latter-day Saints for one she be a woman unya we school pe. Or more programs are so pesa we yansa no juma. So pese ye boa ma to with school so so pese wo to school so abrocha na wo nya adwuma eya omo won hyehyɛ ye bi a omo yes ade no omo a very big university e wo US what Ghana ha kra na pese okobi a obetimi akọ
okay
eye free omo tumi to ya school fees ye betimi do akọ nursing training ye be wi ama wadwuma omo wo sa ade no eno mo ye dada Pese Ghana 41 ho asese nsori na sebi omo ye international no omo ye sa nema we dada say yen hye manfo ye mi adwuma omo ye dada nti ye betimi aye nsori bi wo Ghana ha no ma omo cheska ma omo manfo metimi ayi Adumchi as an example Reverend Adumchi meaning say bosumi bia na say quarter of the year biano or share a certain amount of money. Nancy I mean who say what share about 5 million Ghana cedis. ESK modru. Sasika no. Mo betimi agency atena se. Mo vast land. Mo betimi a build a friend is saying adepam factory. Mo betimi a pam military voluntary. Mo betimi a pam nursing voluntary.
So church betimi for contract no matter ye ho.
Exactly.
And I saw the man answer be
adwuma no. Inti me who where the back and forth is from. Me papa ye visionary na ohu ade a ohu na chire. Why say nyansa bo akwa no. Inti ohu ade ese wutumi tena se na wodwene ho. Na ho sasem na papa na eka no. no cre said na barima aka no is a prophecy ade na wo hu no no cre tete no ansa na missionaries neighbor no omo de adwuma omo de moa omo de ahoto ene baaye enti asori de esa wo ma ye moa wo ma ye ahoto wo ma ye adwuma nenne enam se sebio ye mu bi yente sa ne manase papa be no kra na nkachi Pentecost for to missy police station e de che o man no Pentecost for to missy school e de boa education ministry ye betim sa niema we nyina eboa the more we see a police station e de che the more yenya a lot of police station units the more police for ne fa nipa on be fa more you are creating jobs but your president's incoming media or your incoming president preoccupy your incoming president per se omodi omwani to hono realize say dia womo ye no e creating jobs and they should do it and they should your friend is saying partner and do more I beboa wo man no to be very honest ye omuntu tax enti say wonya bi na say wo bi aboa wa woman for I don't see anything wrong with it I say papa told na okowo voter no me dey manage ye because yet anymore na me bisa very much say last elections na ye call ye no me papa renew wo voter na because I say me na me kaizo renew ampa me papa renew wo voter me papa only voter for boy busua ne mani be votarians na omo penasem apart from central region voter for to abanama no yie pa omo penasem oyobi a okana sem senietie na hu se voter for so sa no motie omo penokreka me papa kan no krenti omo penasem enti ne to na okono oni omo kwa akokasa ye derade ase afie ye ni abam enti nya de a obi a ekohye obi a so se papa na eba ne menhia no ye hye omo so kora so omo menhia no po mbe hia no ena nya afie no bi kwa akofuro bi akoka kire ne se ento aba ma papa obi ya beto na ba na okoka omobom sebe omokora last time I want to ama no oni omokokasa enti nkabom ne de ebeba ne to na okoso watu ne de ni tito obi ya ni ho pe nkabom wo ye party mo chen ho no abokene de Japan obi ya ni ho no ma ope yenyie e chen ho no abokene de Japan but yes onimnyamfo bi ya ni enunyam mu no kromti na ebi ya ebi mo ekasa ehia se omo kanti ne to na wo kone de ebeye enuonyam hye na unity na wo hwehwe no ebeba so life
Medasi papa mama mensa mo kase say we are live wo ashfm wo Kumase Asante Mantema Inko na radio wo Asinfo so Fish FM wo Boama Dojam FM wo Kuna Jiwa FM Dua ya Nkwanta after 2 FM wo Bechem Nimdia FM wo Sunyane German radio wo Drobo Wiase FM wo Wenchi Customer FM wo Atebubu Community FM wo Achim Odan Nzema FM wo Azim Ebiamo FM wo Jomolo na fe Luke FM wo Tepa Abotwase wo Oti Mantam no mo tifo enche Yewraken obedrum hono mo na wona ma baba twetwe enko basanso na akọ amano ne nso a Naspa radio wo London Abawa radio wo London Tumi radio ekura mo wo London Success radio wo London Golden Beach radio wo London WBLS wo London Free FM wo Manchester Mansan FM wo Metinkin so munya to Boiling Point Jumedi ade apete sanso na Dormant radio wo Frankfurt Germany mem radio living wo France Kings radio GH so ewo France na fe Enkwa FM ewo Italy Prince Bodu enyimre mema good evening mechia papa me say on fa Boiling Point ni agro ewo Italy memo wono na deputy IT director de ma the New Patriotic Party ewo Italy me mechia sanso na okọ Kanu FM so ewo Rotterdam na fe Ganata radio so ewo den Hagon so ekuraye mo amrado wo US na ahemfie so no ewo US ma menko YouTube na memfa message ono emfa emawo na onso fa de koto na menkenkan kama emfa mawo. Josephine Kwatin say good evening, I'm watching live from Kumasi. Josephine yada say Joseph Kwatin yada was also na Hereford Darko say Hereford Donko was say good evening, I'm watching you live from Italy and senior also yada was say enanyumre and Anthony Ofori say good evening in Sempera, thanks for another Tuesday of the new month. So why is President Mahama and the NDC party getting this 20,000 a month for their constituencies, for the 276 constituencies? And also obisa ho asem ni maybe omunya fi o sem di kaka no say omanpanyin abotom ska say do ni botom ska si asori dan na on come yen tia say na yen check bank fra o use scan for obosom bia de common say gum pass so a and Ghanaians need to know. So and Antonio Ofori said it was the same political parties MP who took the double salary. So the 275 constituencies are monthly salaries and one I don't know. Say MPs need double and Omaba no Mosansu Tria constituencies ne eka and what there is certain agenda ne dia or they buy no. Okay, we say is President Mahama aware of this constituency payment? And I say, this man of God should be part of Honorable Kennedy. Berma, I think message come out. This man of God should be part of Honorable Kennedy Akompre in Japan's campaign team because he's on top of the situation. Church is not only to teach the gospel and take money from them. And your part that Berma, Anthony, what message you know? Quick one. Yet us now make us introduce new communicator be on the show. Ama Bema Kwaba. Now go help him. Young communicator Jenny Pacho Body.
Okay, your friend
Benjamin. Oh, okay. I didn't know who you are Ken Huntia. What decided say Pacho what decided say over support to you are Kennedy compare with Japan.
You are Kennedy who say.
For now, what do you do for a living?
Oh, for now I'm a student. Maybe my service. I'm not a service.
Okay. A more than one young man got that. In fact, I'm not trying to miss why. Don't come on to young man got that. In fact, I'm to no can have any uncle. I'm here. The work got two accounts say, Pumu yo, think how next time. Young got Bama Catanti.
Okay, now me who are around say. Also, no, a businessman that.
Sana Casa na say, Mimintina Sana Casa. Okay, near young
a businessman that. Okay. Intimacy so say a man who can so to me be the or minus one. In Juma or Castle or the Bebrain, no quarry or the Bebrain. Okay. And I feel so as some no Castle churches for and Cambomono, lay and developing on mine. So I say, because maybe say me kai, say in bread, none me quite sorry, no. Church when I'm not quite say, what I any men, sir, corner power. Me kai say, church we. Jehovah Witness, okay, and I meet to make kind tree, yeah, because such churches we need and found only baby or mobia, say tree now be seen on mobile and crying on mobile reading. It is such churches we need a boy. Am I yet to miss your idea? Because I'm finding so be or Nima can kind. I saw you to me wow, and I yes sister you can say that are decent. Almost so much to say, such churches no. Omoboa oma sorimba no. Yes. Say at the pump and up soon to your omoboa. Say even driving. Into omo every month. And she say omoyama a sorimba. I
think the later they sent card the the members not too kind. So too kind do call nyasa experience. So
and she say waka asem where and I share some of the churches no so say yemfa Methodist say omo university. And the churches say schools na say na Dr. Canada down. Churches really no play key role. I want my name. And to say, in Binemo Case, and I hear I can or say, churches for no some boa, not say and develop your mind. Me who no say assembly. No, Uncle Asempa, I was in a Yantia, and Uncle Yan Cambo, Nankayama in the Swadi who know or more minor, Nankin and Coso.
Okay, me da sepanti na your voter region also torn or achina and epic and also any message to the Botanians.
Botanians responded there. Na me Mrs. Ne say only omo yebusu dada because since honestly nemba no be free Botanian no I was say Botanian for ne there omo hwe no mo to my because enya dia ebia oba beka say oh na wo de we vote ni na wo de we say ni so yen hwe famboa ono de na waka ne say oba ne say ono oba ode ejuma ebre oman no obeye ejuma obebibi njum say na be ya ban no young people for no because since I make sure unemployment rate our mind no esopa because we school I'm catching say and you be no benya aban ejuma
I'm catching Thomas count to graduation ya catch us and you be na be aban ejuma
na obenya aban ejuma
into the show team
and they say we na say we nya aban ejuma and ya fina ko ka say dabi I was one kasa won hwe na ontumi ye wa ejuma ontumi bi enti say ye wo onipa we a o say oba na ono ni aim and say obebibi njuma okay because this year say pese o man nko yi ni ma ejuma hu so hia na Ghana one thing am Mr. Din say Ghana say o man so be ko na nimpa I was saying for agriculture serious because agric say ya man say o show fie crowd to media abroad wo fie efifi yeah in start na kasa me bitumi say eboa agric no point o say agric no dey yan find it serious so man even
okay men so medas papa okay Edward appear say ama asantoa great submission ti ama ode abanu brother of Germany.
Yeah, he's watching live.
Oh, okay. Brother Penyo Germany. Edward, good evening. Why Ghana? The other time now. About 8:48 in Tianjin. Ye chiao ene adwumaden a wo ye atumi edi aboa ne hwa wo hwe ene anime. Quick one ma menko Facebook na information ma Emmanuel fu say I'm for Ken. That's phobia member say get connected. For see Emmanuel say voter here we come Ken all the way. So and Sabina Akon say voter region are you ready on my just so Scholastica Mensa senior midwife Niana Scholastica no okay I say I'm already connected God bless you or that say Scholastica na corner there but and I think say global international global midwife I think Emperor good evening good job yeah that say eti mama na so na fe ni yan sha sini na fe yan twa yan common so emfa ma na anime no C4C say me mo kase na anime say we obi a wa consume caffeinated beverages ahodo ma na kofa how bi dia brewo wo BP ade diabetes ade na etete wa kan wakoma to yam na ene no ombesiesi liver na ma na sa akora for the hepatitis A B C D E ni nyina no woboa na watimi aso ano na watimi agina wo na so papa wasanto de Indian based C4C liver tonic aba obanom opemfo bema akola opanyi obia etimenu bia bebo siesi liver na amano agina na so yie esa wonyuma pa woyi no wo ho adansi enti on branches no edoson oko eye takwa pisia Cape Coast Adenta Temakofodia Kuma Sekaso Mankesim Techiman ho aguna soedo ni all the 16 regions no wonsa ebetumi aka wo no emo fra one more 0500 040331 and I say 0500 040328 so na one more ebeje wo so C4C Franco Trading Enterprise men kan cho say enei open mobile phones and I say home appliance papa ni nyina ne bo no de form a je say na so ye na obetimi enye bia ne smart TVs na range from 32 inches to 100 inches ni nyina no any mobile phone bia ope bia no air conditions ni nyina no obi e wo ho no mo wo hwehwe ne niam no so a ne bo na from 1% akosi 40% discount eti bomodin na friend wo number is so 0246 22338 and I say 0555 939 so na Franco Trading Enterprise ebejo so bono na say still na no phone sa papa home appliance papa nyina no headquarters any Franco Trading Enterprise na nei garlic unim say e ade amfo so wo so ye papa nanso nenkan nti unim na akọwe na unam akoyo obi se na obe ona ne kasa umse no pimpi na chi cent ninti nanso so eboa ni padua pa eno na nam so ema Spanish for akruche no aye ne capsules ene mixture ne no eboa ma anamo bia ni padua ni hia bia se beboa no ono ma etimi boa metu kese yamro so ase uyo obi agu nsuo basa diabetes ade ne tete kese yamro so hypertension arthritis ade ne nkabone a okasa na efri wanu mu ba potokasa halitosis ni din de nanso enye kra menstrual disorders ni ade ni nyina na betu ase ma ho atimi ato bo nsuo ka ne ho a obetiti ne ho nam sa yesanso de jinko ade abae no so boa ma moja no etimi diafusa ne ntini timi gyan so adwen no nyina no etimi sisi so frɛ 0266114111 from oswa wonsa ebitimi akamo ma wono atimi aboa edo fa to so bi no ede eto aso ede amona Kingdom Herbal Center say nyimre omo de omo product ni nyina bi ede aba all herbal shops ena afi no eye pharmaceutical shops na no ukomu a wonsa ebetimi aka Kingdom your Kingdom garlic capsules ena afi bitters ho ye sound to Kingdom ginseng power capsules ho ene your Kingdom tremendous capsules ho no mo a tremendous ye no say esiesie ma emema etimi ejina mo no so sanso ena ginseng power capsules ne bo ginseng power capsules a esa oti ase bebe free ebo asiesie be ma mema etimi jina na so emechese be ma utimi ji adwuma yie ema mema nyina no monyam hye etimi eka ye nyina sanso so ena uyo obi a sisi yade ananso se uyo obi a chese obodi no ho a na waposo nya ya oya na bomodin ase wonsa ka bebetimi aboa na so hawni na wade ho de from Kingdom garlic capsules no so no eno so serve as immune booster no so beboa na etimi sisi oni padua no na ama emkwamo anyankopon de hye ni padua no ma yade bia koma omo no kono omo ahonden na omo fight infections ahodo nya no ema ho timi ato fra Kingdom for ewo 0302 938153 and I say 0275 804-064 so na one more emo e de offer toss me no e de air to aso etumi e de ama na MPA ko she ni yutachi ma common for monsanko kan soja fond de besiensi no Dr. Pagrivachi Dankwa can have several times he need defense minister. I'm happy say no wa. Na san komoni nyina no mu no mebe mo adanse ba ako. Na obetin komo ebe bien komo nso di akire o. Se ope political party a edi o manya essay environment kese a uyi NDC amanyokuru free mu a enye yi. Anopena me count at 2 mesa can be me say shame to every NPP member bia na dan kokko fight to fight the game so no so 2 galam say enim guase en count when you she na baby ankomo isi asem si ye ya ena ba ya asem obi aka bia ye bo MP ni tri so no onamo konzauda e kan sembi mpese oyi wasum din na utie nkoma a wodi tudwa na fe no yem body point bo na menya ma me guess no and trust ni nkoma nko tie nsango ma sia
me kan nya nyu na ka ba ko je wojin sa enyeyi abushafo ansan ye be to aba na wo mo so na mo ye aduma wo na kanya o mo de yambo no wo mo machine for no na do so wo so ejina transformer na so wo enti e wo mo anwumre go so kanya no ahoma we no na titija na wo so for de be to me so pro na atian titija na so muta etija na muta for to mpa ma no opposition no na karim no etita ya ni musa o te wanya na ba bi ko no o mo twa ya etitija no mo twa for to no mo de ama me na bi ko dina minister ayi oboku prempe na po wona we minister for energy na po bi ko pese hye asem wo honi transformer na ho ne sa tima transformer eso na me fan ko support minim sa galamse enti na na yihia transformer se kro no kwa na ayi galamse ni ho no ma ka transformer na o ka be so kro no me ko je transformer kese mienu na me de kaka wo mfo fo me ji ba ya no so no win ba bia me ko sie no because see transformer ba bi obi galamse baby omo yam for baby machine so one am transformer no ko see here abusuan for obi o
abusuan mamenti asem no komo fan show asem a yewra Consauda ekan and honorable Consauda oye one of the experienced members of parliament o. In fact, okay, and the 9th parliament, the longest 7 members of parliament under the 9th year, okay. Tia semini, da me catch us me, one me a delia or dressing yamasem, or dear near the family, or cow them family, but asem if you are no ba, and I mean some primiginaso. Or say, in common or canning or make it, or say, in opposition, or opposition, there were yeah, or the Jenny fans, and say, ne man for ni constituency no when fearful to galamsey yedua najwa if you didn't nan kania ntiti jano omobo na mane en okoonabo machopoku pempe o wan konka nche ne se wo je fide na ko galamsey site wanka oso me man pese hye na ese o voltage no kosoro enti transformer ni ntimi ahwande na tifama ye e na oje kesia eso e buy white tre esen dada no ti enyem na meka on e kan o se oji ya na okoye no eno di kokko ye de no ko si galamsey site baby omu tu galamsey pa sabe na do dan kokko fado e fight galamsey na NDC MP te se honorable Consauda abeje aban transformer kese wanya baby ya mfa nko se baby ya tu galamsey ya ono empower ni consent from to galamsey e ho no de kwa support se ne be no be dey o be jai o de ko so me no o yire no get be be ana da bi no de ko ho se o me to galamsey na dan kokufo ade air fight to be to asia no o be ko so tu na o manya sika a support to NDC party ni ono na o masa to abama NDC enti wo de enti a Honorable Ebenezer Osi oni honorable Consauda kasaye a on neskase onko no no monko kasa no on de nti o mobilize the youth no asamba akopɛ no kache youth no de hey mama saf won se some video na mo shi video na munya sika bia o komedi bo no mte hey kwae onupa wakade ne ye we do as master say no you see ene asem Honorable Consauda num ton baby aya babedru enie baby aya wo se oman enie nipa bia nke wo mu gidie wa rehemu se omana montuo ne omkasa ne omne ye bi ebeboa moman ya gina brane no enie na se usi dua emummo kwakuo a ekokokokokokoko ba ebebu a kire wankasa usidua emu kwaku a baby ya kwaku jirani enti na NDC amanyeko no ba mu no na omunim se omo ba ombe power omo youth no esan gold board into omuntu galamsey obetu and they are still doing it and members of parliament protecting womo. This is not the first time task force yako Western Central Region baby be kaya constituency chairman aye call Emma military leaders not GM many MP kasa member of parliament they spoke to him live on phone na phone the speaker video ba bon ti TV hu bi ti omo kata wono mo nkofo no ho so omo nye cause omo ya ede ya ombenya ba bia koto gold no akwakoye efi ha ya one NDC world chairman in the eastern region Etiwa East constituency ankase ebefia beka cheze ni DC to galamsey on the excavators egu site awotu emomoma operations ekokochi excavators che boys na ade chinye CID a process case no ede boys na kokot had a phone call owi o catch a guy ne say oya DC chairman ne say master order fi so ba ne say mi release wo mo eni nipa oye call minim ya mosunso da eni eja wo mo enti ehemfa ne ye de ye ni kire ehemfa ne ye koso man de ye keka ko nyina kakran the most dangerous part ne say eba bi wie Ghana ni bia nan so enye NDC fo nkwa na nya MPP fo nkwa obia organ ha bia ba bi wie ni na ase amane no ba ye nyina be safa enu nti nesese o ka bi se sofo enu nti nesese o ka bi se asori panyi enu nti nesese o ka bi se professor se doctor se engineer se nurse se onyumtuni se footballer se wo so ka bi if say me de e na me kan wa hai doc
Nzempera
chief
London for no mo ba no mo de mu so ne ba yo
hey
ai om de mu so fi
London I think means you want ya no ono
wanom kakra so we jesi yo
ajasi wo
London for mo ba no om de mu so ne fi London Omanfm mu so ne fi London ba yo and you know it's a clear indication of baby ayewo as a country yen so no no ane be no mo bela kwa awake specialize in so no ane be no London for banom de muso ne bae
be current min 20 bula munsio na
inti I don't know what we want to do as a country. It's imperative. Now I have indications say Collins down to Ghana or South Africa as we speak.
Yes, or South Africa, yeah.
Inti our influence to make a call from South Africa to the neighbor MP say Konakosha de mame. MP no so sino ko yie. MP.
I say asem no kontomponi o kan asem no nim say wabiti ya ama. Onam kwan so okwa yie. Antina ko fro na bo kondaw da aka che ne say onko ja na yie. Woni a senior member te say ona bo kondaw da. O friend so onko yie a wa mo na mane dada. No nya we say oni Ghana.
I see.
But
yes, a court a billion, 150,000 Ghana cedis.
So NDC MP.
I see. Very troubling.
Now you say case ni secret no. CID invite no. Sanka ye MPP MP na yes ade we ya. Ka jakpa license no me say what to kill if you in country nyina.
Very troubling.
And NDC ye invite no keke.
Very troubling. I don't know. Minim near John Dramani Mahama pese or ye ewo Ghana because my case is to say this is his legacy presidency. As I say in fear 9 or the way in fear watching no when ya kwenya ewo Ghana no or than in the chair a so she na neneji say my ye bibia magana for.
Okay.
Bosumi eduya ye womi any do bakwa ye koi me hu bibi sronko bia John Dramani Mahama ye, and this is not politics. I mean me hu bibi sronko bia wa ye aye to say wako school na ye in time ani ko University of Ghana no lecture notes no oko tingetinga no ako photocopy because lecturer no ye den ne woman na the beba Pasco no say exam Pasco this is a former student to school chair from Pasco no okofa 2003 political science 101 the same thing question 1 question 2 question 3 ebeba I mean that's University of Ghana, that's what it was. I don't know whether it has changed but time and I'm in University of Ghana, that's what it was. But your UPS is it like that? It's not good.
Okay.
UPS is not like that. What I say, it's John Dramani Mahama. The way Nanado Dankwe Kufuado in Jumapon ye and one me who say, like me who I don't see any changes. Na illegal mining. Said the be a catcher about 9:05. Night shift no more start you. Night shift almost started 9 o'clock. On midnight. Illegal mining for Momu 2 assassin.
Guarantee 24 hours.
Oh yes. 24 hours. On midnight, on resting for 30 minutes. Now another team about from 12:30, I'm being honest. From 12:30 to 5:30 a.m.
Tibane excavators is soon.
Sure. Yes, I'm not doing no gold in the bano. And I don't know. A chroma ye no. Gold no say you soon and answer.
Yeah. Tato omachi omo.
Gold no. Never sa. No mudi assassin sa. Inti Dramani Mahama is not showing leadership in this illegal mining fight. Every stakeholder after say on call state of emergency. He's not calling for it. Omanfm Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo banning small scale mining for 2 years. 2 solid years. The water was cleared. I come in here about Finland, but company so Finland on back. See, I say Ghana for on person mo kransu. Central region Kwenyangu, almost to water plant in him. Teshinungwa, water plant, treatment plant, almost maintenance in Tomatum. I mean, we are struggling. We are resting a many afan. He's so bonny, he's so bonny. It's a barra. No, he's so bonny. I mean, and a man, yes, sir. He's so bonny. Na Maria kakadro ginger, lemon, me voice nyago. He's so bonny. I'm a more bonny. He's so bonny. I said, my voice, my voice is nyago. Mama is so bonny. Tell my voice come. He's a barra. We can't live in a country like that. Inti Mahama. Yes, Reno. Ono the ABA, ono mi enso ya yeno mi bi. Ebi ono London for so. Ni omo fi London ba omo deba. In America for so. Yende ni eno mi ya ni. But the issue has gotten out of hand. Okay. I mean, I don't know if anybody sees the urgency of it. What you say? Maka about the state of insecurity in this country. What Reni and I must for Okoye over this weekend. Yeah. It's deadly. The Ghana Immigration Service, they have lost one soul. Rafik, AICO2 Rafik Mohammed Wewu, Negere, Nemba, Nebusia. Look at that. And the other one too, badly damaged. Nejo se omubotu pay. Rafael serial number, I have it. I have all of it. GHI/GHQ. I have all of it. But really, my brother, the border town, Togo and Ghana, kind the threats of terrorism against the country Ghana. Say the baby to me about your border won't buy. Now the people who must protect us. And I dream you me koda yenya koda London for also koda. Me koda. Then people must take care of us. Then they don't know. So omufi if you economy back alive or not. Now if the security people are afraid of the civilians, now so many civilians in the would we have a country? No, we won't have a country. It is a barrier. We are sitting on a time bomb. Serious. It Mahama say Ato Forcing and get caretaker minister for defense. Ato Forcing we're missing parliamentary sitting 27 times on call parliament. He's busy with the Ghanaian economy. Do you think say he can go to the Ministry of Defense? Hey, Ministry of Finance is a very big ministry. Yeah. It's not a ministry Mahama per se or have a slim government in T or one minister and one deputy. I'm telling you, Atofossi is overwhelmed. He's overwhelmed. I don't even know whether Nirene and Bakra Huna. He's overwhelmed. What's he saying? NCBI is going to present John Dramani Mahama's budget for 2026. And we don't have a substantive minister for defense. Now they think Mahama wange Muntaka caretaker minister for interior. I don't think wange caretaker minister. It means that Mahama doesn't have trust in people. That's why over 90 days, Ghana, Republic of Ghana, sovereign country, we don't have a substantive minister for defense. Hey, Mahama should appoint a minister for defense in honor of Omane Boama. Of course, 90 days, we don't have it, and we are sitting in the country and look at the issues that are happening across board. Well, actually, see what camp. Warrant officer William Mensah, Boba Sumbupema. Come on. Osha video no, now chronicle video no, events in the year. Osha at the stage, he took his hand to the side.
No, on him say two.
Yes, no him say two. Yes. No him say two. Moshe no eja two no fi. And this is a place you should feel safe. Bema camp, me and my barracks boy. Metra Juba Velas number 48.
Okay.
It's a place you should feel safe. But the civilians in Bema camp are not safe. And do you think that the civilians outside will be safe? I'm scared. Me down. Sleepless night. And then with the Uber. Not some of the truck. Now me the car. Yes, have to be. It's a mess me because I don't feel safe. Na my phone kada kakra. My nanti kakra na my fa kakra. How can you live in a country like this? A sovereign country. Burkina Faso is a military country. Yeah. There were 48,000 displaced Ghanaians over there as a result of being terrified. 34 people died. I don't know what Mahama is doing. National security is failing John Dramani Mahama. Mahama should sack the national security coordinator. Osman, he should sack him. He's misleading the president. Omar Mahama says he should sack him. National security, they have 8 thematic areas: threat analysis, gathering of intelligence, protecting the Ghanaian economy, protecting lives and livelihood. It's almost say, with all the issues that are happening around illegal mining, they are not aware. Hey, Mahama the nation has too much time that he must not fail. I got 3 years now. We win the Juma. Now Yaba take over as the government is waiting, and this is the mess he's creating for us. My brother in Sempera, the issues are so alarming. What I say, they are so alarming that I don't think that John Mahama should sleep. I think that almost immediately he should crack the whip, right? Mahama Bayo, ye generals in India, then I clearly knew that he didn't understand what security is. I'm sorry. He's been president before. I honor that. He's been vice president before. I honor that. He's been an MP before. I honor that. He sat with Resek. I honor that. He's been assemblyman before. I honor that. You understand? But you must understand security. Okay. But do you know what? Mahama, or the insecurity they are grow. When I saw that Mahama in his first term or share security uniform, I was like, what kind of country is this? This is a civilian country, a democratic country, a rightfully elected president. Of course, we are commander-in-chief of the Ghana forces. Nobody takes that away. Military or Navy. I saw him wear Navy. Then I saw him wear the proper military dress. What is that? Is it a fulfillment of a childhood ambition? Me, I was in Boy Scout. What is here? In Sempera, we are sitting on a time bomb. In Nemana, John Dramani Mahama, Oyeno, the Facebook no crowd and crowd. The title is wrong. You are an author. My first coup d'etat. Is that a title you should give to a book as a leader of a country? I mean, come on. And then, Oko Britain, Oko share the queen. Maybe I'm a Muefiba and a king wohono. Oko share king mamia. You present your first book to him. My first coup d'etat. Your former colonial master. Hey, I mean, sometimes I don't understand. And as I said, your former colonial master. A Japanese they come and say, this is my first book. It's my first coup d'etat. A former colonial master. You understand? It is imperial. In Nemankoye. Okay. As for me, my dream, I'm not happy. No, I'm not happy. Only in Nemankoye to the extent that even the Minister for Interior is concerned. Why? Also in the office. And OBD CVB fee Jubilee House say, Sakwa we promoting no Comptroller General. Or say one of immigration. And also Papa, what is his rank? And also maybe he needs 5 more ranks before he can become Comptroller General. And you are talking about an extra 20 years or 25 years. But any no crap no time I find humanity employee as a driver. It took the Minister for Interior to drive his car from ministries to Jubilee House. It means that any packet one send this as even. So somebody's not doing something well at Jubilee House.
Yes, that's true.
Of course. Yes. It is pure intelligence. Say, you need pebia or you need patichu. And Osuma, say, even come minister. And so, because the minister respects that person, on also action here, and two cars, do you know what this means? That letter, that CV should not have even left Jubilee House if we have serious people there. Do you understand?
And don't if it's doctors are fake doctors now the appointment at the moment.
I mean, what kind of government is this? The Ghanaians have regretted me man to about my DC, but I have regretted that the Ghanaians voted for him. I'm tired. I mean, we can't do that. What is here? Even the Minister for Interior is concerned.
So if the Minister for Interior is concerned, how much more me, Nana Kwame? Hey, now, don't just hear. The Minister for Interior is concerned about some of the decisions of government. If you how much more me, Nana Kwame? Mahama must appoint a Minister for Defense. Yabre.
Okay. Mahama, I saw appoint Minister of Defense. Yabre, ready, yabre. Jaga for bites. Yadi yankasa edua. Duane hini. Duane mna. Na haban. Na duana ba. Makumako 46 and yadi aye bites. Onoma unya hangover. Onoma team power. Yanu bibi test. Bo onoma. Adebetu tu jo se gase de kuma. Ene jo utrimu. Bo onoma. Hwe nyew ade che otimi sori akwadwuma be ma de so mo anum bon memba numu na o ma na bon so na ye jaga for bitters ene betimi aboa o asiesi o kama pa se du na adwuna be ma nso o ma nkomo ye tenten wo dem bebre a boiling point enche be pon ye pon pe eso ko ye memadwuma e makasa no ntraso nye tenten debate bi ani ho after boiling point se bibi sa ho no mo a kope jaga for bitters na NCSO na mama ye na enyina ne na so awosu ni sex boutique se opesa ofa ho tete se de asen of women organizer wafa ne ho ya oko London awosu ni sex boutique ene man ne ama ntade mpobo akotode koye obaye wamfa bi amfiri ho ama hadi ya se awonsa no no eye perfect enti bomodin ya se obekọ na wakwakototo ne ama emade memade ne nyina no Eddie Efrin. Just that I catch us say dress the way you should be addressed. And when you hear papa. Why you say you be my invitation, say be try table. A show now say say koko tranche. Ni akophobia tron saf na ba betran mo. E ba sa hwe no wan kan say efia ba ifo ne ha we honhom bi animu. Wan kasa no am wani anna ho. Ti bomodin asa obehwe awosu ni sex boutique achi akwane branches near 4. Jowru obehu no wo ne first Atlantic Bank na ne di hwe ne mo. Airport terminal 3 obehu wo no mo ho. It's guns no shashi obehu with the same building with Two Guys supermarket and IPMC edi enhwani mu sanso na tesanos no behind the police depot no from 0244 649 JK Industries and Investment Limited semen country say womo na je Nataraj pencils pen na afi market no wode aba adwama so na ankofo bi di fake ones bi ababe frame nti o say abatan ene obia no general public ema yani ena ho ye papa so hu bibi saa mento na nya sa won to nti no na waja hosa wa wanto no obia wonim no obeton de ama no na nipa boni ni wakoso wa no edidwa edi afri wo monsare djuma papa no mu na wasan so ase mu ni di account bo modin asa hu bibi saa obama wodin ana wa contact wo mo 0531 026 081 0531 026 081 and I say 0503 220 308 so na bombo ani amom sanka sani pa bone for se de be na omo product no ebe koso asom na asom oman papa be ma yeah madama yanko
Mr. Mahama mambo de ya ye de nim de ne nim se enya hwe na oba be ye nya hwe na oba be ye de o kan bia nso ono anu wadi kan aka se no kra kakra ntro kakra sa ena face so no Ghana for kita short memory Ghana for ekra short memory nti onu de onim se ni obeye na obeye na ye den ya mure be free ena Ghana for so de enche na mo de asema den ache nanso nsem bi o ha Ghana for de che nanso ebo man sesi ba bia ye nam no eye de ebebo oman ena Mahama eye no kre Ghana for ye de asemche no kre enche na reference na ye moving on but whereby who catch President Kufuor declare state of emergency. Sam George Dinam declare state of emergency. Honorable Kofi Amabu Osaden declare state of emergency. Samuel Okujetu Ablakwa declare state of emergency. Na Mubaya we say we have to resort to other avenues and state of emergency will be the last resort. I mean, you clearly demonstrate, say, when you're a person of integrity, when you're a person of principle. Now, yɛmfa no nto nkyɛn scientifically what are the consequences? Nsuo no a ɛsɛe no, it destroys a lot of things. First of all, no galamsey no ɛsɛe land no. That's the first thing. Secondly, ni say nsuo no a poison yɛn nipa yi. There are a whole lot of medical reports it show the consequences in our health. And I don't know how many reports the Bahamas government want. Minim so person obeda sorry no ni nyina ewugu ha. So person ni ewu. I don't know. And third yini so say essay machines no. Sa area ni area ma ye hu adwuma e boas mines, pumps. Those yina urban ensuo no essay machines no. Enu nti na akonya akon no mo so mundimi nya adwuma ne biem. Because cost now mo de be ye yin the maintenance cost. So you ask yourself, say, do you really have a government? Because it's like stage now you're moving in, no. It's beyond reason. I say you're moving to a certain realm. I say, are we still humans? Say you are in a life-threatening situation. Or say I can't declare a state of emergency. Meanwhile, you push pressure on your opponent. Say go declare state of emergency. Obaya also know there are other avenues to use. What are those avenues? If those avenues are working, how come the water treatment plants, water works for exclusive water treatment plant that they can't even go on a maintenance? So why are they doing that? They are doing that because yemubi yenim say they have been supporting galamsey ejumane dada. Yemubi yenim say Professor Mills Boboase ebeye campaign say eche galamsey for no say so moto abamana he will legalize galamsey. Nsampa rawo kasa wo say o ye chi obi ma order from above Yejan, we Akoso Obuasi 2010, 2011. We saw it several times. So what I say, no more power no, and they were able to deceive the Ghanaian public. Say NPP mum na ye galamsey. Emma eto NPP 14. Sorry, eto Ghana 14. Emma mukoto about here NPP. And I say who say NDC for na mobilize people to beat security people. Now, when civilians can attack security people, it means Omana Benawie. It means that you don't have a security. And once you don't have a security, you don't have a nation. Until be a year corner, ya trade ya what true. So do we really have a government, and does the government understand governance? Omutia Mamuase. So when we are commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, when we are in charge of the security in the country, na wo abano aye you no, wo nkrofona we are more legitimate representative no, wo voters wo fans behind the scene bob. And because omo ye wo nkrofo omo boom no ntino, wo bu ani aguso. So imagine say na send dey call Sutifi Nofi security for so tam omo ammunitions and almost more revenge back. What report were we going to give to the international community? So a lot of things are going on. Enya papa, I didn't think the ECOSO say you govern a democratic state with what you call the rule of law, not the rule of man, not the rule of party. And this is what I say, it is a rule of man.
Okay.
And the Oba Yanana Uyi, the Chief Justice a free war. That's just say you have denied the judiciary their independence. That is what you are doing. And once you are doing that, you have broken the order, you have broken the rule of law. And they say in Ghana now you no crane say Emranya Juma. Nkrufo dem rana shomusem because baby the rule of law fapem no. What ko yi nipa na free ho. There was this article by a certain man, a friend of Matt Watley Atro. And I say, Supreme Court Chief Justice now we in a free one. Enya no kwan so petition no so a wo di yi na free one so a why in a private. What bo me kwadu fa me kwadu beto public because I'm a public leader. No mo hu se wo nipa we akọ say wo ene de wo mfa ma public. Then I say nya one na wo twa wo petition share na adu ko twa obi nsem say nipa no fa nko ne mi ko yi ni free ho.
Omo na twa dem omo twa na homache.
So what I say, meanwhile, no so can say, Oba will reset, you start at the judiciary. You made it clear. And you have broken the rule of law. It is what we call the rule of man. Now, so we are democratic leader. Now, yes, sir, it is that chaos, and the chaos, is as a result of the rule of law. Abana and Kasaya responsible. We're breaking. Oba, now we generous free. We don't do settings. Democracy, ye preacher, atutoni petim in any sovereign state, if you try that, you the executive, I say, that's what you have done. Well, but we are all hoping for the best. We are all wishing for the best. No matter how you say secret, because how can you come and say, "Ooh, ye generous a fruit"? Now, young soldiers among qualified, you are promoting them to become the heads of almost seniors. I mean, how? Is that how the army? Is that how we promote people in the army? We don't do that. So what I said, enti abino ye normal bebrea enye. Now you see, ebe Ghana for because not almost say President Kufuor had criminalized the economy. That is what we said. And ne party executive Jinawa say, "Woo, if you bottom, every constituency 20,000 Ghana cedis every month, amounting to what 55 million Ghana cedis. So far, that is what you have given. President Mahama de Juma noye, any farmer noye. Apart from so your politics, I do as Russia bemao, or benefits say so and then bemao. De Juma noye. Is he a businessman? Factories men or where does he get the 55,000? If you say we practice democracy, where does that money come from? This is a very big issue. Who bejina have a friend Crawford say ebimu ya mafia? Who team bejina can say obia criminalize the economy? Where are they getting that money from? That sikana ye nyina ye hunu say na executive ni jina wa omusho munkra say ye emphasize from president Nankasaho. Yes, from president Nankasaho. Where is that money coming from? Are you telling me say Galamsey for the Bobo scano de Memoana? That is why you are quiet. Because where is the money coming from? And I see kind of what I say in the Wuvia, whichever way it is wrong. Whichever way. Say Galamsey for Sika near the mount. Say gold board is Sika. Because so far gold board. President Timi Mwakunte Bia Wong. And I couldn't webu. Now so Becca say Obia, this quarter Ghana made this amount of money. Where is the profit Ghana made? What has he used the money to do? And I could tell webu sikano. Are you getting the point? Yeah. So yet Queen no Mafase, they only came to enrich themselves. So far, Obiam and Cherry, what have they done? President Kufuor the project called Yeguo Muslim to us. And then so far, this is November. We are in the 11th month. Then project no binim say Omodiaba. Mose mo the mo 24-hour economy ba. Mose mo the Women's Bank ba. 24-hour economy no. And then China ye galam say 24-hour nanamoka. What do I say? What 24-hour economy have they brought? Almost say 3 shifts. Professor Senkoda. Or Marcus Sabit may explain it. So what I say. And a 3 shifts in a coso. 3 shifts in a coso. And normal boy yet on yes and yet on no man. And yes and yet. When you just inject money into the economy now, also you are developing. Developing what? What are you building? So what I said. But it's like people are quiet. So also my dollar back from $1 and crab back from no business people are not even getting the dollar. So what kind of governance are you providing? Ultimately, dollar bar from now. Dollar bar from, do you know what it means? It means there are a lot of dollars available. Demand is low. But when the demand is still the same and people are not getting it, now it's some black market, then you are doing a fake balance in our way. It's not in the growth. It's not something that a government can come and depend on you. And say maybe there where I make a Ghana fontina make maybe there may so more 419 that no mobile. So I didn't trust them. They said that Dr. Pabrikas or no. I said medium abamu maybe says son obey. Maybe so me you who I knew it. Oh, maybe I knew it. Or cast off on one or can anti-gay a year. Maybe them is all that. Maybe I also unibobisa code or dada for no dada so. Matrico. Nti meme de anyam nwanwa na mo Ghana fo na Nyankopon pese mu learn bibi. So what I say. So say no mo ikoye bibi say. I said, see they created impression be say I said Akufo Addo nkofo wieska. Nti ye betiti omo. Eno no mde she Ghana fo tima omu hu ane attorney general wadani journalist or ye press conference. Oye media
dika bu kunfo ema mansan nyina hu se wo kunfo ansana
nkofo amuso attorney general mbratu mi bia ho kokot kocho muntimi nko why omodi a time bi bewura Ghana fo mu se omo wiwie sika na guo omo wie sika bia ngu ba bia enti eno na onhu kwan a onfa so nya or dan normal one person. But at the end of the day, the Ghanaians must know, say, Emma obi mfa or time e me mu enko time obi enum ko wie sika guo omo buy no mu wie sika no enye no ne omo no e boast say omo ma 20,000 in every constituency. Where are they getting the money from?
Now utie Mustafa Madi asem no kan no kra na o say in the history of this country and in the history of your fourth republic, you know, abambie no awaba no ka amomati ase say NDC ni abanya aba NDC, all the regional chairman of the NDC, all the regional secretary of the NDC, you raise womu ema womayese regional ministers. Enti the regional minister enya no, regional secretary enya the same thing, regional chairman of NDC enya okay.
And that is dangerous.
Yes. Okay to know that NDC nkwani abanya in the history of the politics. Why yes hadie no?
That is dangerous because what kind of governance is that? What kind of fake governance is that? Where is accountability? Where is the money coming from? So what I said, it means you are bringing money in the system, and that is why a lot of bad things are going on. Abiding to me can be BBR. Abiding to me from the Nancy form. But what is the essence of governance? Is to provide justice and accountability.
Mama, may I say, Mamenko a year woman, so now we are maybe phone lines now. Now, on sweating me, Edward Jencher, Eddie, but answer and Contonchi Links Limited. One more energy to G Herba Caps to say the Abel Jaman. So, Debbie, I make catch or say, a drawing a year, a man enum, a man nom. And so, Oko pharmaceutical shops now bizarre. A man at topa. And a woman, I say, can't be auntie. I am for a topa. Or the woman come be I am for a topa. Oh, you are so much a man at topa. When I'm for crackers of Motora. Dano kwa to be anambwa. Na de omo ye nyina ne se oto a na de akosi ponso wanu aduane awie asiesie ponso aduane de amauku ukun didi wie ya osimi rampacho tonchi no nom faka ho efise be ma mema ye ni gina ona so adanse ba ko edika ba eye ma na de adanse no ba enti na ma na eto no dodo ti oba wa nto bia maniku no be ma hweye eso bisa no no chirom de ntia wonto ma e ma neto na memma na no na siesie memma no na siesie memma no wia na etinwa mama na gidom na den monyam hye na etimi abada me ka cho se be ma won se o memma se meba fom a hu wo nsuo guom anajo da empredodo a wo hya se anajo bia bu so empredu num aden na che se o how bi ya ba memma sem no eno kura nso akire no se wanhwe no wantu wana mo a na ye de katita bema raba ebeto bema mu eno na eba saa na se wo fie ni asi mema mro e ma no be jaka owo pia nipa mro opia si sister adwoa afia na some of them man kwa dwuma say ne ka mema aka ho ade ntia mema sem title no ya je dia send do aso e wo down but mo dia say on sabe ka tonchi herbal capsules ni na nsiesie ma mema ye no entimi nyina ne na aso be ma unya akwanya so be mema dwuma adwen ba akopɛ na say about him at that particular moment no represent Ghana mema nyina including me Sempera we under 1 minute ne ka say ne Ghana mema ba o me ya 1 minute Ghana ba me nka ho doctor enka ho berma enka ho me producer Father man so ho Father man so dey ono so nka ho ntimi so but mo dey asa on sabeka 20 herbal capsules me from e was 0553 511 159 so na one mo ebejo so oba ya tonton chi awie na yenko
and this is what more deal audio now boy no na me bisa doctor say ada ye leaked audio na o shia ho amona no kasa say and this is what more day to meet na se calculate say me pese me win elections nti no nim me di Ghana fo awu na me di ahye MPP fo na metumi awini
timi ato madwen no mato aba ma me
tiri mo deal me point ne say wo di nimpa wu na wo di awini aban ne nkofo na wo pese obedi omo so omo na wo di omo awu na se wo kum nipa ne nyina awie a ho am na abedi omo so se makwaje friends transformer akosi baby eye galamsey nti omuntu ne yentumi nkasa NPP fo na e2 galamsey nti Ghana fo 20 omo na sometimes I na me blame ye MPP fo omo wo mem ha omo support MPP fo omo to aba ma MPP fo ya be mu buntam dodo NDC fo dada yen ya ewura yetiri mu dodo sabio na NDC ni abedada o NPP fo anya scared di no ma che no ma ma o ma sese ska gu ha e no ma ye sei ni age atumti ni atene fie ye nto aba o menya ska di o ma ma me bi NDC ni a wo kasa ma kire wo NDC ni sebio obetwa wo ntro won mo mutu we ntro nko ano ntro say ye ntwa ntro ni enwi ni elections wo de ntro to wo hia ntro a NDC wonam na hia ntro NDC NDC vote mi twantro da Ghana for say Ghana for no omokoto abama NDC no omo sesi famo ba wontu mi nka asa wo kwa ware ne ye ka kire say akoyi akoware ni die hwani ye o na wate ahwe odomo se memeko no wakọ no wo siba mo tumi nka
kasa obaye akoware na akoyi akoware da bia akoyi akoware no kasa obaye akoware
say ye ntanye ne taabum mema
sao
aha omo no taabu ye say ye ho nya den wokọ no obro wa wontu mi nka hwe
na obi siba ba ma bia ni
she now be say same be say Yera John Dramani Mahama buy 10 months die then na waye mikro mfugo mu afu be say onye tetala
yes onye hwe
no onye tetala nso onye tetala nti no odi yen MPP fo no de yen be kata so oba ye no no hyase MPP fo awieska mechi wo mo no wachi wei na nam news mu say na ka attorney general say hwan say ono ochen journalist 2 seconds be a cameras in anim 2 seconds be a cameras in anim. It is a deliberate attempt to divert the Ghanaian friend is saying citizen normal doing from NDC government to yen MPP4 say yen yeries ka no machi yen inti yen no mobile be hwehwe yen pass government nim omudinkan twantro to yeso say yeska omudinkan kan se bebregu ye ho fi nti no omocheche ye Ghana fo ani di akiri ya chi omo yen kwaji ska nemra nti se omo ani be di ache se o Yera Mahama ba no so obeyese oba ne mu niya hina waye no obi adwene kora nko ho na saa no obeye yen se ya until the end of the 4 years saa no obeye yen omba dwuma bia onya hwe no mo be kono na Ghana fo ani beto omo no na ye wiye yen na kantuma sin eni fra yi mu omba sesa bibia na kantuma sin pe eni ewofra NDC fo anya obi ma omotumi tena se dwene o man ho yakasa omo ma di o man so wo Ghana NDC fo di o man so bebre chen basa wo kasa yenyi policies a etumi bua abua obia wo krom ha ne fanto ne hwa ban kra de ba ya ni nyina abo abebo MPP di efiri yewura mampani kofo so mesi ni nyina obo abebo MPP mahama trimodi oni na busu afo trimodi sesi omo anya ska nti busu mi bia omo ma constituency bia 20,000 seska na mo so mo vanyere
omo ba he constituency
wo kwa abeso na no constituency no kuroma ni nyina na se emu ne he NDC Omanfm nidi
fo ntwomo
NDC fo ni mfa nidi nti omo koto aba ma mahama no mo so omo nyere wo constituency ho no mo nyere omo nka ho saa sani mo amasoma semutie eba ye no yesi constituency for 20,000 no mo van nidi na mo am ko gina line mo koto aba no mo ntina fie na mo nkomo fu na mo nya mba nchia mo mfa mmamedi omo wa ba mu ye wa ba mu abrante ketekete na no ya no friends ai ni oda gold board no
sami jam
ebe ka say se na nado pese wo jai galam say ya enani ne yala obetumi ka say stop ebe jai nti me bisa won say e de ba de na omo ba abem sesese ya de mandate na hye won sa ya de aban dwana ma wo mo e de ba de pa na stop wo mo so mo nka stop na galam say ni nyai ri adia me sene na ba ma ka say no nim say mahama ba wanya hwe no yetrofo no it's the same thing yeah me wase north ye ne boase emuwa me nim so mo koye campaign ho ka kire won say yen ye ba ye betwa galam say no mo mbombe mo kwa momaye enti na sebo asefo mo hia mo kae a omo ba ba mo foforo na nkofo bi kwa mo ajeso nkoso omo kwa bro nkofo no because na ye ba ye de ahye won ampani ampa so Ghana fo sese na nado ene MPP aban nya omo de omo taku na mfo mani hwa de mahama de beye wo mo propaganda nkoan wo beye obedada wo mo ntwe mo ye wo ho mo se LGBTQ no akofo ado na so one sign and then sign it mahama bai se na be ono wo ho
Sam George catch say mahama will no peace mahama will no peace
Sam George wo we
oh is a minister who your minister won kasa won shout
who did ya
who your minister won shout
who did ya o ye den kasa duane so wanu mo kasa say betra mo sese omo baaye no chese adan ya omo ko hwem fufuro asese ne ma bibiye ni mo bo mo ntumi nsan enya de on be sign ne not na de che ka ho omo nsan komete mo mbe fi abanduane so on be sign kra omo be yes commissions on be ye ne ma bia enye senia na ye pe no that is what they would do san NDC 40 omo nwini wo bia ho kom ye funu ho enti no I don't see the reason why I say ya Ghana for to me jeje won so na NDC for be ye dwa metumi hwenko for sa na mesre say NDC me ye women's organizer me enkofo ba me ho NDC for ba me ho pa man ne ba me ho pa ye hwe omo mpanifo ni nyeska ni didi ehwe omo ba me ho woman na me be area school na woman no mo am say na woman da be kra da me ka che woman be say want to aba man na do say want to aba man no wo pe free SHS say aba area school mo so ne say no free SHS for do na be day student na yes registration bi kra da ye be jiji muska say want to ama ba wo me ana ye call ye no a aye yakore no na MPP antena so no menya oden oh woman ante sa na fine kwesi he na fine kwesi na mse hwe
na kasa ni nchim na bebre
se munim na ye be yi ye ra honorable Kennedy Japan ba na mo anto aba na mana dem be yo
one touch e bako woman me da asma mi ko YouTube na mi kan message Isa Adams 413 there about good evening Sempera ono about delegate guys aka 88 days more to victory. Vote for Honorable Kennedy Akompreko wahine Japan. Otomana, you vote for jobs, development. Nyaminti Ken Beba. The other abandon. Samso and a senior JJ and so the about say we just need Kennedy. Period. Simple cry. Apart from him, there's no trusted human in Ghanaian politics anymore. Near the other abandon YouTube. The enemy call Facebook. Kwekwa na memfa Facebook mienu aba nso nka mfa ma Scholastica mensa say I'm watching you live that one so say papa no be so him from Ketase me ho be a message na fa kwekwa o say in Sempera me da wase wo de twine bai wase wa hwe from the year 2014 at the baba be see enne Isaac Apau 53 agime Isaac ya da one so say papa o say kokrantumi no wo medawase mechiawo sanso na friends of Kansas City media say in Sempawura honorable okay Sempawura apart from honorable Kennedy Japan no politician can stop galamsey in Ghana yadama say Apo Isaac say Sempawura yadawase okay me da senior maka message woman mami actually lines no the Mustafa man de kan yeni untie bi a tie bi na me mfanfa course.
If your wife was not appointed, you yourself was appointed. It did so. For the first time, regional secretaries and field chairmen assumed the responsibility of regional ministers. For the first time in the history of our country, if you go to the regions, about 8 to 9 executives of every region have been appointed into government. And if you go to the constituencies, about 8 or 10 executives of every single constituency have been appointed into some office of government at some level. Today, as we speak, 20,000 civils go to a constituency every month to service the party.
Shaping the nation. Oman.
Abusianti 20,000 at this service party no. Pacho Gia boss party no such as onya odia no akopodi. Hello, good evening.
Good evening,
Sir. Pacho di me accept free.
Gumbo fata kwa bedini.
Ya chiao gumbo fata fonyina.
Minche honorable Kennedy Japan. Dr. Baonia. No. Na badwe gumbo fata waisa. Na honorable Paso. Ba ko pe. Se me ko ma samu da. Sempera. Munyim jo mama. Tapi si bi apero bo ana tapi si bi apero o deba.
Deme.
Galamseno. Ana galamseno. On pele obota se. Ina se so tumi no so. Wana gino obasan. Wana do obasan ba. Akan bai 1 year na la 6 months. No, that's no akan hand some kala masan wasan. Into Ghana for ye the yinda ho papa na doma mata isi no risu or use or dama Ghana fisa gumwe anale ya kusese den isuno ilusina pasa adase itma kenya Ghana for me in the for honorable ba yeah amfa identity ba me ba fe identity yenama yetete zampa papa
medase
ba oboto aba ba me ba oboto aba nteke MPP fia kenya ngbo na nje 2020
medase papa medase my own DJ Mark from Koforia also here live. DJ Mark, good evening to you. Owo Koforia me DJ Mark me chiawa nyimre. Hello, good evening.
The great honorable Sempawura.
The great honorable Gado from Okankwe Central. Yanko
Dana for you na bo abaso.
Medase.
Mami kiame mami hadia party alidi. Mami kiame nento so honorable Gombobi. Ni kiamo ntia honorable Kenele Kumpio kwa Japan too. Even.
Mimiti.
Wọ́n jẹ́ yẹ ká náà Ghana fún ìdí èlé. Ìṣesí ẹ̀rọ sí ìyẹ̀wò democracy mo pa democracy jẹ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ́ pàtàkì Ghana nínú. Àníyàn nana domuyasu nana tinema soja di nka se ene nyina ho video kede soja fo omo di nka nrante se business ena mo ma soja fo di nka se ni owo ketia NDC MPC ni din abegadi se wo mu na omo nrante na se omo ya galante wọ́n wò pé Ghana fo wọ́n wò pé NDC fo mo disappointed na ba se pawura nti uwura de bia se se obi ankata se omu ni manka wow nti e betwe ye se party ni enyanka bom yanka ye bom na ye koto abani bia ye ebe yi ni bia no ye nyina ntani ka forichi na 2029 ni na be to abani na MPP asaba bani wa no se Ghana be kan tuma
medase ona bugado medase papa medase. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Senator.
Senior Pacho didn't be accepted.
That teacher
Saman Kessin Pacho.
Yo, Madasi, Mammy Chair and Charity for Nansen Chimo, Dim Command Dr. Mahmoud Baumi and the Bigo Obia, and now incoming chairman, national. I watch you head up. Senator, district to be a or constituency chairman will be a 200 million a month. If you presidency. Me person be so. Your man penny John Daman Mahama or company Biana. Your Ghana and now Omokache say Nanado on the ordinarianum and Akubu presidency and no movie Sikano at the man Nanado because on the way need 20 million. You be said Mahama so and can say a black vote and all the ama engineers a planet no. And also Baby Canadian also ever Tenesia obediana. There also be good the headline, a dalam say, move on and not do Tisu, and let one piece and the air chasing military for you. One piece and a time fair and level 600. It will go police station, go free, dalam say for, make your book a soldier for. Oh, it's a more catching on what the party here to trap for there because I want to move your revolution moon heading a buy. It's your best Ghana for your cassette realm. Oh, I'm on the other to your minister. Emma, or your Kotaba, and then I'm more 2 terms in Parliament. And so we need to and for home and normally IDBA.
Okay.
Yes, I won't feel me and somewhere. Yes,
Medas, Papa. Hello, good evening. Yes, I seen you. Pacho, baby. Master P. You're quite you.
Among the chairman, consensus chairman, Dr. Utia, and I'm MP. No surgery to you. Zembora, the best and beautiful, the Silla, that's Nana, and Manka. Thinking, we need shake and America sent you when you name about it, then you do be at eternity. And you could do it. And the chance I can say is what I hope. The chance of the foe. Elusive. The gun of winning now, Monja, and we do near them by home. Now, say someone, Omanfm said, you haven't cast a letter for many more. Mrs. Seddy, what you do in the moon yet to you, unless I'm near to Mobia. Because Omanfm is asking you to. Now, why are the story and about the chain? And not my teacher, the best.
That's Papa. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening,
yes, I cheap. Pacho, maybe accept free.
From Babylon, because every Waja Junction.
Babylon, Waja Junction.
Yes, sir.
Young boy.
Apa, Mr. Papa, I have a mobile. Because, Mr. Anything question, if you think the kind of way which you answer, the Katabatwa, or no, but you're better mobile. Nana, said in Amtamaku or whatever. Said in Amtamaku will be a would or mine sicker. You got a court. I might say, young mark with
judgment. Wada.
And you would say, Mamma, dear. What would the moon number say? Number one call you, number one depart bottom. And I wouldn't tell you what you mean. I mean,
Jabako, you will survive or somebody way.
Shaping the nation. Oman.
I was not more going to any part bottom crew. Pressure by Fanko for hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Sina Bacha maybe accept.
But you're from independent because I feel dog official.
Independent, you're quite you.
Me was out. MPFN calling Zelda. Openino. Dear Robeja. So, Papa, I said, David Robeja Magana, my Dutch to feel the and as you feel as if it's a many fear, I'm a news why I had the Papa. Yeah, election be a citizen south. Nay, boom, Crawford, Crawford, young comrade now calls Zelda. Papa, what did it? Not many say, Obi a penny bonnet, but I say, Obi a dear disaster. Maintain what's a papa. Since I'm many fear, maintain upon what's a papa that calls Zelda. Then I have a panel. if you see fee say BP adibe boje kago bia adidi o adan mentias yo nipa de what at least who kram me odin pakaka papa we the way o see no man me so that you feel you go be nipa de bia collins that de bia collins ade na ojo wi ase David bi nipa nyini e ma ya adwen enye se still ya akolasa unyi na wa adwen sisa unyi no na wa adwen no e sisa bone ho papa de bia collins that de bia collins that adan Messi CID. So person who fair there, corridor that gets query or money them. Because I might spend a lot of money. And they prevent say young galam say to nasa oshe kutupa na say more inviting kekena ya ante there. And they CID boss all resign. You say track muna.
Meda say papa. Hello, good evening.
Major
Ajingoni.
Asempa Ajingoni.
Kufuria Srodai yankwe.
Asempa ni fadi no ya no. Okay, the 2017 every power penny as a branch really I want to see them couldn't put that okay yeah Gordon new appeal oh Johnny I'm going to have one to galam say if you go for Taliban more position of football as I saw my Taliban I don't that way so if you tell you the class of Ghana Ghana I don't know about that so and now then it's a phobia more than what did see my to area that's the year in the mom. That was she no more from that. I don't want to come and treat my family. What's the matter? I'm going to go in the car. Then I go to you. How do I go? Send it to become a bit of a house. You tell my husband is coming and the milk drive and all. I spent me as out to me 8,000. That's my every constituency. 275 constituency. We pay 2,000 cities. We are moving. That is good to us. And all our country. No funny by what 10 minutes or so. Also, because this capacity budget upon the presidency. I could follow any 85 minutes. How do you call the presidency? But what I would have 60 minutes no over 3.2 billion Ghana cities. Ghana for you more.
Also, but I say, Obia catch yourself, Mahama, Lin government no promise Ghana for dear Jima and Yanokre. Metro Mudian Chanyanokre. Memount number na the exact number of ministers or more do Mashe Kukwemu, a dear Katom say, as if say, or the ministers sneak it to me and Yanokre. Metro and Samason. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Tina Patrick. Patrick, maybe accept you.
Because she go now to you been to take back.
But you could have hit you.
I don't have any person looking at me say. Well, I'm sure I can help. Papa, when you are doing things, you say, baby, I had the bonnet upon you. Into Osaka. No man be no. I am under your Mahama. Then can be Mahama no opposition or power. As a more country, guarantee for me. Oh, you want to come out what you want to mobile the town. You don't know because you never have a more movie. I am not better than Mahama. Oh, I say to you, and I know also, but you could do that. Oh, if you got to do the Lucana, you are not the human. It is anything concerning you. Like when I that there, Papa, when you do 10 years, are not one would do there, and one they could.
Oh, somebody boy, I am to a boss in a young Canada, Yaman Yosemite. Yeah, I am for Wassam Nuntunche, I don't know, Mr. Wa. Number is 0245638748, 0245638748, and I'll be 0508346915. 10 times on a fee, me for few course on Kauna, Yamfa, a Fedman in Siwahanum, 0508346915, and I'll be 0245638748. Hello, good evening, yes, sir.
Good evening.
Major Senior Pacho Dime Baxefi.
Yes, Kufuria, FM Joe.
Joe, Kufuria Beto, Soda, and I say Asokore.
Kufuria, in Cafe Free, Yamikrum,
Pacho Yankoi.
Oh, let's say, a coming one. And Camunia Casana Muka, Edibois of my Ghana for. And Camunia Ghana for, including me, now, because the more pen or Ghana more pen or moonwine or Muguso Moody. Now, so much to say, Mamma, I will to Sika, They say the party or betray Moka was maybe or the or Mindfika in the Triomoka. And the Juman as I say, oh, man, Munyamufa, or so in your mouth. Also in your mouth. Okay, and then as far as station, NDC station back, a Munipa or a TV station back, a Munipa, the Bakuya Juma, go board, only Pialo, get back one or D, a Kufuado attempting to do, not a BNM, and now a board member. One woman post, Ghana for 5 years, yeah, we see before yet. Mentuma MPP, Mentuma NDC. But we are in Matwama. Hey, when I found you, Sandy. Bye.
Bye, Mr. So, Medas, I was here, Hannah Medici. Na afi yenya brena menim panyimfo wrap up na yema yema.
See ya monche. Keep your shot red card. Or him as extra at our number was it penalty na da one. See ya monche. Keep your shot red card. Ya poko net me obi anse o de ball show moto. So how can monche go see agbai. Ya bere e ya bro na mudi party ana ase. Munya go ti wa camera. Ya Ghana for 2028. Ipa India. Kana kisi apamwa mpamwa swa esema nyumba emo mbiye ah ofawone mwafo tanwano jago fashi ayewanwa zakebwa modise ndadi ke force ya identity ratama na mwana amwani ya brand ratama na mwana yake ye phobia yese nyiti ratama na mwana kana kama ya brand amwani ya brand ratama na mwana yake force ya identity ratama na mwana anuma success amwani ya brand ratama na mwana Mr. Tipos says anything ratama na mwana kana kama amwani ya brand ratama na mwana what kind of great thing ya identity ratama na mwana amwani ya brand ratama na mwana yake ye phobia yese nyiti ratama na mwana amwani ya brand ratama na mwana Mr. Tipos ona boke de ya japo na dafuka chama ujude ya famia wadi na japo se woni yake cheno ya penetra papa safana fan tampa esa de benye mefa perida da fosi o me fa o tawati e kabona ye ne be ye fimene wa onye ma se classy e be ye fimene wa Kaila masi da kai rana ma utunio every delegate ona musini once na musini delegate ona mo de da pasi and sometimes say to get perform iti mo to mano ona di kalen squad ya ma be da aga na 40 Ghana 4 baby ye de Enya kukufu munya mutini wakame amufake mrawa NPP stay osongoso onini pe yengenyeso kabuma kosunya koyo osongoso onini pe oneyo yengenyeso kabuma kosunya japoski osongoso onini pe yengenyeso kabuma kosunya TSP osongoso onini pe yengenyeso kabuma kosunya kanagasi osongoso onini pe yengenyeso kabuma kosunya forte osongoso onini pe yengenyeso kabuma kosunya Shamai amufa gatwa ekumu chesi buda shamasi umyanya baku atiso swaswo dano binya swafo magape gelebie nwafo omemoi ofabi ni sikaso odane nyanya siega opapo anono amafo bitimo wasiya tikane bia yaposi bia munya ni seya ayawanwa saketwa bolo semo kana bisi Osongoso, onini pe, sawago, yenyeso
na we efia ye Pascal Brante ho na wode ama Yura Kennedy akompreko wo hene Japan mamencha bra pani aye owo Kofodi o say I need the song why pacho mema many Pascal be chat na maje na me de ama why nti aye good evening anyimre doc yanko ne say am student okay ladies first na memra ha na memra doctors ne woman Fame kwe.
Yampon obusia for.
Yampon obusia for.
We dey a friend say, minim say not food here. Me bet na ha mi chia o mu.
Chia mo.
I say not food nyina mo man organizer. Na mi chia mu said ye munim no. Afie so yakoto aba. Ya me adoma January. Yura Kennedy akompreko Japan. Me mpo de minim say mo ntumi nyi nimu. I say not for de minim say yen hia no a engam say yewu asen north asen central asen south obi any one mo betimi agina bia bia ka say ontumi onto na ba ma akompreko Japan emo me hye mo nkran said ye ombeba be ka kire ye bia yentie na emom ye de ye kwa yenim say ye kwota ye busuani achi enwumre obi bia wotie ye bia onfa mpaebo enta Yura Kennedy ohine Japan achi na enye small battle and a year all kono spiritually physically ninyina na fam me de near mesre and empire so be a bompire I onkai honorable Kennedy Japan no jene Ghana for madam
yeah that's women organizer fresher wabelande na attending kanu pese yankwe
the TF say na ya catch delegate for say Omanfm omugidie enhye ora ken mo na sisi babia Ghana wono ene babia NPP wono the hope is with Ken momo hope no and slip by mama mo yemfa wantwi bia entity entem. Ken may not have a perfect team. Team share Ken coordinator be and our executive being said one ye say. No, it is not about anybody. It's not even about any communicator. It is about Canada Japan. Unyankopon pese or the mantle no yeden at the mano. Baby a part in one at time for nyaye. You call 92, you call 96. I saw all those elections. There's never in any election in this Fourth Republic you could ye defeated ya time for 3 years omoguye party. This is the election yakwa our opponent could say mo party na eden a good. But paying for say a chance emuye Canada Japan any bit me atenano amayen. If a party that had 137 with a certain flag bearer, na ushaya kudru 87 ya, ati4. Okay. The Edruni said we need a change of face. Mesremo. Leader no nyamia yini da. Nyafe ni ya we are not looking for any leader. The leader is number 1. Mumian kambom ni entai ura ken echi. Na yema Ghana for hunu say Dankwa Buzia tradition will never be like the CPP. And I may can be it will never be like the CPP. And if there is a man to confirm what I'm saying, it is Kennedy Akompreko e Japan. Okay. Muma yento aba emano.
Medas papa medas. Doc.
You know, PCA a prophet.
Yeah.
Na PCA akasa te say me nananom sene omo kasa no. And medanase esan say party ne bebi edu no ehia say sene ye nananom di jama ye no yenso yebeja party no sa ama yemba in its strength and wit and wisdom and wealth. It's we wish Kennedy the best. We're number 1 on the ballot. He will be live in Volta region. On the delegates for Bishia. Munti na sema supreme. Na sena moyamano 2023 no. Munsa mani winning Volta region. Now on winning all the regions in this country. Now I send a very strong message to the New Patriotic Party. Say we are back again to recapture power and to govern this country. Masem no endorse will be brave. It's say Minya Bema prophet PCA. Wakasati seme nana. Inti yedi asempa na shenenum. Awa magana fuenya ate. Sempera. Yakoso mbompaye. Say 31st of January 2026. Delegates for Beye Kennedy Adom. Oshe papa na wabre. Asum party. Wabre pa. Inti yasi yama na kunia no trasi. Inti ya kunia kesi ya ni yeva mano. Na ontumimbe bua Ghana. Emma Ghana enkonenim. Idamose.
Menso so medas papa ote eye ewura anoma ote wo monka ena nyumre yi ena ebekan ye homa ye de boiling point dwumadie no yetimi ede bro ena enyumre nti se mesre wa se opese o monitor boiling point na Tuesdays and Thursdays said de wonim no nti emfa da emfa ma barima PC ochire ko watwere homa mako enwotwe dem se da ko ebenya botre na ye na trans na wo ma watwere no ye din na so emunsem no etimi ede abrewo me de next week meje me de enwotwe nyina meka ni nyina ai sanso ena mame ama santewa oben Yasin North constituency women's organizer wono so ebeka yensa ena fe the man himself Dr. Pagrave Buache Dankwa a lecturer at University of Professional Studies UPSA ono so otenenka me producer also ko Father Max ɛso so ɛbɔ m'akyi dɔm saa nso ɛna ɔsabarima senior producer nankasa ɛnso ɛkan ho ɛna ɛde nkɔmmɔ nyinaa ɛde ɛbrɛ wɔ medin ɛde nsɛmpɛwura Emmanuel Mate adom yɛn a na Kristo amma wankuya which mo awrehye mu so be ya dom a so kache Moses say manim ni wanim bɛkɔ nanim ni nanim enka ye ho na da asɛm a meka wo TV so na pacho me say onipa bi a ɔbaa ne bɛma awo no fa hye otrim say ɔne Nyankopɔn wa apam nti ensusu bɔne wɔ wadwem akoma mu ntie nipa bia ne mo ɔyɛ de anya aka sɛ de ɔyɛ no enye ɛbɔman saa ene de chichiro man adom din channel pa no nson me no be share ewo na 2TV the dialogue shows at the same time no na senior man onabo ya mfa boache enso the today's agenda to aso ewo radio e de amano so one team nka bi mu a me so enyom beto aso no dwumadi aka beto aso channel pa ye share ewo na 2TV na afi Omanfm so na ye me shape ye my Ghana ne de e den a ebe ye
Ohima sexra